Hello there, everybody, and welcome to what's going to be episode 10 of the Empire of Man. I'm Icon, and this is Songs of Syx in the version 0.60. So we're going to play and expand our town center today. That's going to be the big thing that I had on my mind for today's session. As you can see, slowly the city is growing towards the center plane. And that's exactly what I had in mind there. I have no clue what I'm going to put into the center plane eventually. I mean, I made up my mind that all the artisans are going to live down there, but beyond that, I must admit I haven't made up my plans too deeply there, but that's okay. So, we got a lot of people here performing work, and the flat houses are completely used up. The canteen services are also completely used up. Yeah, I'm not too surprised about that at all. So, we got to amp up our coal production here. Our hunger for coal has grown tremendously. Especially since I'll need another of these canteens at the end of the year. So, and we're not done yet. My god. Ugh. Okay. That's brutal. So, the amount of coal my town is consuming is quite high, I gotta say. It's pretty problematic for me right now. But let's see how well that'll work out. I mean, with 10 workers, we should have a lot more workforce now. And let's just slap in more and more workers to make sure that we got the necessary workforce. I really want to get in another of these, but my goodness, one of these canteens is using 57 units of coal alone in 1 year. Jeez. And I thought I had a nice deposit here and all. Output 18%, so the highest density is applied when you have but one worker. This value will move down to the average density the more people you employ in the mine. Increasing the amount of workers will always result in more produce. The efficiency per worker will go down, however. I see. So I assume the deposits here are, yeah, 6%. I see. The deposits are just crappy as hell. Ah, okay. Are the deposits down here huger? I mean, 46%? 60%? Okay, so I struck camp at a really, really bad deposit. I see. Damn. I don't want to build a new mine. Especially since it's gonna be so much work. Okay, but I learned something out of that. I see that there's also this this cyan color here depicting how much yield there is on a single vein. So I had no clue that I had built my coal mine on such a terrible foundation there. Crap. So how about the clay here? Well, let's say similarly crappy deposit here. And let's see, that janitor's range is not back there, okay. So this place is degrading now. No! Oh man. It's really annoying, but I have no other choice than placing down another janitor's place there. Okay. It has to be. As much as it bothers me, but I really can't change it. I don't want my clay quarry here being totally dilapidated. That would be really a very, very tragic thing. We need that place, you know. Okay, but that also means this frickin' coal mine will hardly keep up with the hunger of one single canteen. That's not good, guys. So this canteen managed to use up 70 units of coal per year. So, well... The only thing crossing my mind is expanding this mine here. So make sure that we get more of these deposits and hope that it'll be better. So probably gonna do this. So we'll have to dig into the mountain here. So let's see. That should do the trick. Okay, so that came extremely unexpected, I gotta say. But that'll also mean that I got no chance whatsoever with my canteen to keep up. I mean, that also means that we'll be needing a new coal mine, I guess, because this one is crap. I'll be shutting down this one and rebuilding a new one down there, because there's way fancier and juicier deposits there. I mean, well, let's see. Let's see. Maybe I can do something about that. But this is definitely not beneficial for my expansionary plans. Hey, look at that. We got more clothing than we actually need. So it's time to give my dudes a third piece of clothing here. There you guys go. You love it to have three sets of clothing. Pair per. Okay, so I bet that this'll mean that all my brewery plans and such are also totally hampered by that. I mean, the other option I see is that I'll import coal to some degree, but I envisioned this town differently. I really didn't think this town would be that crappy when it comes down to coal production. Let's see, maybe it'll be better once I have more people working here. And also we got 600 points of tech available. I mean, my capacity isn't even that high, but we could go for some mining here. Mining tech, I mean. Because I really feel like enhancing my coal production would be extremely good for us. So let's see. I just have to find it. I think here, mining tier 0, 2% more, 4% more, 6% more, and then comes the gem mine. Okay. So definitely we're going to get that technology, even though it won't be really getting me that far. Oh my, that's really bothering me a bit. I didn't expect my coal mine to be that much of a disappointment. Why is my coal mine such a disappointment? Well. Alright, let's expand our room over that. Efficiency, 74%. Let's smack down a couple of auxiliaries. go. I got the necessary materials. Wonderful. Okay. And now we got minus 77 workers. No? Okay. So the output climbed to 21%. I guess that's because we're now using higher density deposits, but altogether, it's still not what I envisioned. But whatever, let's try it out. I mean, maybe it'll be better now. I mean, it's only 21% after all, but whatever. We should be, though, less in a problematic situation here. So I want to have 6 employees on this one, and here you have an output of 81. Jeez. Yeah, it's quite the difference. Okay, so we're gonna be putting up a little bit of a tunneling ops here. There we go. Just want to make sure that all the grids where the juicy coal's at are mine. Okay, so how's the food production? We are slightly overproducing, but oh so slightly. It's making me kind of nervous already. So, considering everything, I mean, I could put up another hunter into the area here. There's so much game in that forest. Would be totally worth it, I'd say. Say, has that thing here also some bad output? No. Not at all. Okay. Just wanted to check if the woodcutters are suffering from a similar problematic or not. I mean, you know. It's definitely worth checking out. So, what I'm also realizing is my dudes don't get any migrational pull anymore. Like, it's almost as if this town has stopped developing. So tragic. We had such a good run. Jokes aside, we gonna be needing some more everything. Well, let's see. Entertainment. So, well, I want to have a speaker's place here as well. You know, it only feels right to me. Another slaver. 4,700 per human. Why, you costy. So, let's see how much yearly production we'll get out of that now. I'm not too optimistic, honestly. Alright, we got a new speaker up there. Hope this will do something for the people here. I suffer quite hard right now from the fact that I don't get new people here into town. And we are already surfing quite close on the maximum capabilities here. But I also wanted to turn on the stone mine for once, because, you know, we really need that as well. Stone is, after all, my chosen source of income, you know. And rolling a stone quarry right next to the export station, it's definitely a good way to get the coins to keep the coins flowing. But altogether, I don't like how this is looking here right now. We're not expanding whatsoever. We haven't had any new people wanting to join us in quite some time now. So what's the worst part right now? So we had environment minus riches, noise, lighting. Huh, lighting. Now that's something we can provide actually, now that I think about it. There, torch. Spreads light in your settlement. So, well, let's put that down somewhere where there's a lot of people quite often. There we go. Metal imports are really bad right now, too. Dang. So, torch construction is hampered by the lack of metal. Crap. Okay, we are nowhere near close to buying metal gear. I'm not even able to buy metal in a pace that I want to have. So, sorry for that little bump in the video, but I have that biting glare in my eyes that made me crazy. Okay, here we go. So, we'd be getting out of this quarry 72 units of stone per year. With 6 people, whatever. We're going to turn down the employees completely there, and crime rate has hit 8.2%. I mean, we could implore some, we could bring up some dungeon. The dungeon is the small cousin of the guard post, you know. So, library. Shelves. Do shelves increase capacity? No. Only scribe stations do increase capacity? Yes, they do. Okay. That's pretty brutal, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, then. We'll have to do this. I find it quite tragic that there's no option for just bookshelves or such that increase the capacity of your libraries. I find that somehow wrong, even. Don't know if you catch my drift there, but I feel like there should be some sort of building that only gives you more capacity into your library, you know. Yay! We got migrational pull! Hell yeah! New people! Okay, wonderful. Sometimes expansion takes a while. Sometimes expansion takes a while longer. Now, let's see. Let's copy our farms here a bit. One veg and one fruit farm. It's gonna be costing me a ton of workers yet again. I know, but I can't change it. I'm not happy with my food income. Not at all. We need more. Therefore, we need more farms. Alright. So now we got more storage capacity for knowledge. And do I have the necessary stuff there? Yes. I want that. Oops. I want that mining plus so badly. Because, you know, every little thing will help. That's amping up the efficiency by 6% again. At the end of the day, this will make quite a difference, you know. Hell yeah, more workers. Nice. That's really good. So this doesn't really look like a light to me. Whatever. Maybe this is only visible at other times of the day. So let's see. Ah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. They actually enjoy that a lot. And this place here has transformed into a hangout zone. Okay. We've got 2,000 people here working hard. 2,000 people. 2,000 coins. As a result of working hard. Okay, we only got 4 people extra since I started this episode. No, there was death. Dang. So, what will I need for that dungeon? Tell me. Law dungeon. We'll be needing some metal and some stone. Okay. Alright. So we're going to put down a dungeon. Where do we put down the dungeon? The first dungeon of our fine town will be in the vicinity of the lavatories, you know? Only find that fitting. So let's see. It's gonna be a very, very small prison nevertheless, but whatever. Gonna be enough work for us. Yay, there's more people migrating into town. Nice. Oh, that's so good. 70% fertility, 72% fertility. No probs, and we're gonna be amping up the library workforce here for real this time. I wanted. Or wait a sec, maybe not 6. Let's make that 4 librarians. Yes. I'm a bit concerned that we're going to be using up all the paper I got already, just from the get-go. But, I mean, even if so, would that be necessarily such a bad thing? Okay, so 10 people here are producing 56, 57, 58. So yeah, we produced a tad bit more coal than last year. Huzzah. I guess. I'm digging out a new location here, which should be the better spot here after all. Especially since this is such a nice little area there. But I mean, overall, all these deposits are not really that brilliant. Like, here we only have 1 dense spot. Here we only have 1 really dense spot. Most of these aren't that dense spots. So... no, I'm not going to place down a new mine here before I got the necessary metal available. I already know that this will not go well. Let's instead increase some workers on the stone mine. Yeah, we got some migrational influx here. Awesome. Yeah, turns out all that extra service is good for something. So, well, I am considering more than ever to return to the charcoaler type, guys. Because overall, I mean, that wood is a available resource for this town here. And overall, the woodcutter here is performing a good job, you know. Because obviously this mine alone won't be cutting it. Although, I could just increase the workforce accordingly. That should be doing the trick too. In the long run, that is. But it's a very, very personnel-intense method, gotta say. I didn't see that coming when I started out. You know what, guys? We're going to do one thing here. absolutely curious about that ever since I've seen it for the first time. I want those nurseries. Where is it? There is it. Services tier 4. Here. After that comes the bathhouse. Okay, services tier 7. Does that go deeper? No. What's that? University. Ooh. Jeez. Okay, so we got the nurseries unlocked. And, well, as much as I'd love to increase my mining performance one more time, we're not capable of doing so. Let's see, did I already unlock? No, I wanted to unlock the masons. Yes, yes. That was very, very important for me too. Foreign relations allows me to sell my goods at a better price. Definitely gonna be considering that. Some extra performance on my woodcutters is also very, very pleasant. So let's see, spirituality, statues. Hell yeah. Okay. So let's see. We now got that. The mason does need, yeah, I figured that the mason will need metal yet again. They always need metal. If they do something good for you, they need metal. Basic rule of thumb. Okay, so the good news about all that is, though, we're getting somewhere here. It's taken quite a while. It's taken us quite some time, but we're definitely getting somewhere here. I mean, check out this beautiful town here. I mean, we definitely are getting somewhere. I'm a little bit sad, nevertheless, that I didn't notice the resource densities in the first place. Because if I would have, I probably would have went for charcoal, nevertheless. Because that coal mine here is really not as productive as I wish it would be, to put it into friendly words. So let's see, we got 58 out of this mine in the last year, and this year we're hitting a solid 65. Okay, 66. Well, we can't really tell how much coal the canteen would actually use, because we're never reaching the necessary amount the canteen actually would need. Tragic. But, well, here, fruit. That's another issue that I have to resolve. Fruit is what we're going to need for our kids in the nursery. And without fruit, they will die. So my fruit income must reach a point where there's not going to be any problem with the kids anymore. Got it? So we're going to employ more and more farmers here. But I mean, at the end of the day, we definitely must. Oh, we got the dungeon done. Okay, good stuff. It's gonna be spreading some more happiness among my subjects for whatever reason that is. Oh, look at that. Isn't it looking nice? Alright. So, wrongful deaths. Murdered. Times 2. Jeez. Yeah. That's why we got ourselves a fresh and nice dungeon. Yeah, food production is not where I need it there. We're slowly starting here. Why don't I have prisoners, though? We had 2 people that were murdered. Is the murderer still on the loose? So guard posts. Well, to get a guard post down, well, we're so far away from that. Sadly. Well, what ifs? We got 2 new farms. That should probably be enough to keep our people fed. But what's more important there is now that I want to allocate or gather, yes, here, some more of that stone that's just lying around for free because, you know, I'm broke, I need money. And that's one of the best ways to get it. There we go. But altogether, we are now starting to rely on this stone mine here more and more, because obviously that's one of the best sources for material here for us. Okay. But I'll be selling the majority of these because we need more metal. We need it so freaking desperately. But at the same time, I'm realizing one thing there. We do produce more fabric than I actually use. Excellent. So, let's see. I'll be exporting fabrics then, because they are extremely... Let's see, exporting 100% of my warehouse stock. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to export whenever I'm, like, above 612 items. Why not? There we go. Boom. And this way, my weaver will still produce a lot of money. And we'll have a huge stockpile of fabrics, nevertheless, to work with. I'd say I like that ratio. Okay, let's see how this will work out here. I'm still a little bit concerned about the balance of foodstuff versus population here. Okay. Let's see. So, the year is coming towards its end, and it's a good moment yet again to check the production. So, we are producing, like, let's see, tad bit more per year. And over here, we produce 120 units of stone per year, roughly. Okay. Good enough for us to rely on that sales-wise. Not good enough, though, is the coal production. We need more than that. But since my metal production is that low, I'll be just increasing the amount of employees here year by year a bit, so that we can get a tad bit more output out of that. I mean, I want to get just that canteen to a level where it's just doing something for us, you know? Right now it ain't doing anything for us. Okay. Do we actually need somebody in the dungeon if it's not being in use? Alrighty, now we got the necessary materials down, but I'll be relaying that towards the next episode. So in the next episode, we're going to work on the... what's it called again? On the masonry. So that's going to be the point where we get the real good stuff. So we're going to upgrade the stone that we're gathering. And I think that's going to be a massive upgrade in terms of many things altogether. Anywho, I thank you guys so much for watching. It's been my pleasure. And I hope you all enjoyed this day as well. Drop your comments down below. Leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And of course, consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. I do daily videos, so you just need to turn on the notification bell, and the rest will be done to you by YouTube. So have a good time, and see you soon.